Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we're going to be going over the energies coming through the super full moon in Taurus. This is our second super moon for the season. We have one more to go. So with that said, we're going to be taking a look at the energies that are coming through the collective that the universe wants us to be aware of, to be open for, or cautious of during this super full moon. We're going to start off with a couple of oracles and go into more details with the tarot. So sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. All right, I hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween, Samhain, Beltane, whatever part of the hemisphere you're celebrating. But yes, let's see what's going on with this second super moon. Of course, energies are going to be intense, so be mindful. And since we are in the energy of Taurus, definitely a good time to think about stability, finances, structure, and your life in general, and such things as that. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the collective? What are the energies you're going to be dealing with this super full moon? Right. Oops. Let me do one more, Spirit. All right. This is not the first time I see this card. It's been popping out lately for some of my readings. We'll go over that in a minute. So first card we have is discipline, training, consistency, practice. And then we have eternal youth, energy, newness, vitality. It's very interesting how this card keeps coming out for the collective in my channel. It seems like Spirit wants you to really focus on your energy and vitality. And it seems that you need to create some type of structure or even ritual when it comes to, I guess, the energy that you're channeling or that you're working with. And of course, discipline is going to be the key when it comes to anything that you're trying to perfect, whether it's your talents, spiritual talents, physical talents, mental talents, when it comes to like maybe communication, when it comes to, of course, making money, when it comes to channeling energies and the universe. Spirit is saying that for this supermoon, you must create a structure or at least a ritual that you need to commit when doing whatever talents or abilities or skills that you're working on. But this supermoon is going to help enhance that. I feel that's going to be more of the main focus. Or I guess maybe the main focus is focus on one of your disciplines or talents. And Frank, give me a second. Okay, yeah, Spirit is saying like you need to focus on a specific talent or skill. And we will lend you the energies to help you perfect that. Because I'm being told for a lot of you in the collective, when you focus on one specific talent or skill or energy, the rest will follow. Maybe for some of you, you're trying to figure out, well, what do I focus on? Do I focus on my divination? Do I focus on my meditation? Do I focus on my communication? Do I focus on my work ethic? Like, what is it? This would be a good time to ask the moon to reveal to you what skill or gift that you need to be focusing on. Let's go into more detail with the Panther. Like something is telling me like you need to pour into yourself, like you are your own company, like you are your own business. Or, yeah, the other energy that I'm picking up is when you focus on this one skill or this one talent, the rest will come easily to you. I think it's just all it just takes one focus or one discipline on something specific, and the rest will follow. Excuse me. So, first card I have is libation, donation, pray, religion. You have to treat yourself like, okay, thank you, Spirit. Like, you have to treat yourself, your talents, and your abilities like you're a temple. You have to worship. The, it may sound maybe like very self centered or like very ego driven, but you need to treat yourself like the sanctuary that you are, because you do bring abundance not only to yourself but to the world. So it's important that you treat your mind, your energy, um, your talents, and your skills like offerings in the temple. Like I'm giving myself this time to do this. I'm giving myself this item or whatever thing I need to use. Or not even like, more like you're using ritualistic tools for yourself. Anyway, the point is, with this libation card here, you need to treat yourself like a sanctuary, like a temple. Not all run down, not all, exploited or converted. No, you have to treat your mind, your body, and your soul, and especially your talents and skills, that like they are divine offerings to the world. You need to focus. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying you need to focus on treating your skills and your talents like they're divine gifts, because they are. And these things are supposed to help not only you but to help the world grow and such. Next, I have is conflict, difference, disputation, quarrel. Excuse me. This is an interesting energy here because this feels like an energy of like wanting to do your own thing, but also trying to do things by the book or follow the rules. So this is when that Taurus energy kind of comes in, because I am kind of looking up, I'm kind of feeling the Hierophant card with this conflict. Of course, you do want to have structure, and you do want to have, foundation, and like try to follow certain traditional ways that you want to go about making a business or growing your business or making a name for yourself. But at the same time, you know that there are certain things that are not working out, especially since the old world is collapsing. We need to find new ways to get ourselves out there. So I kind of feel like with this conflict, it is a bit eternal and also external on how you want to give your talents and skills to the world. Because let's just say, maybe for some of you, that you are maybe like a working artist, like you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god, I just had the word and I can't remember it. Damn it. Um Freelance. There we go. Let's just say that you are a freelance artist and you want to charge what you're worth. But at the same time, you are aware that people don't have the big bucks these days. But you don't want to lessen your price because, again, you know your worth. So this is, I see, kind of like a conflicting issue. And this can go for many things. For some of you, you have a business, you want to charge a certain service for a certain amount of price, but you know that people just not having it very that well these days. So I can understand, like, you're trying to work with the world around you, but you also want to make sure that you are getting your money's worth. Next I have is calm, inner peace, simplicity, meditation. You're going to find the answers. You're going to find the right balance and the right energies that are going to help you expand or express your talents and your skills. I'm being told that again with this full moon, you probably want to focus on something specific. Now, aside from like the talents and such or the skills, maybe you want to focus on putting out a specific, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a specific proposal or an idea or a certain price or a certain fixed price set on certain things and just stick to that instead of focusing on pricing and doing things in different ranges. Spirit is saying focus on one thing and allow that to help you grow into everything else that needs to be managed. Yeah, I'm just feeling strongly in this reading that Spirit is saying you're going to find the answers when you just focus on one thing. Like I'm being told, maybe for some of you, you have an online bakery or you have like a home bakery, but you are baking way too many things and you're probably scattered in a bunch of orders. Maybe you need to focus on maybe just doing only cake or only bread or only cupcakes or only cookies. You go through the numbers and you see what is in most demand and you focus on that. When you focus on that, then you could reintroduce the other things back into your business. And this applies to anything else, not just like, baking and all of that. Maybe for some of you, you are, doing in the esoteric community tarot readings or divination, but you probably have too many outlets or you may have too many options. Focus on one option and allow that to kind of run through its course, and then you reintroduce everything else back into your business, as I said. Excuse me. Oh, man. Dry mouth here. Heater. However, last I have is curse. Hate, catastrophe, misfortune. Be mindful of your business and the energies around certain people. I am picking up on this energy for a while that the Dark Collective has been lurking around, trying to corrupt and convince people to come to their side and to do things a certain way. I feel that for some of you, you have been tempted, like maybe a get rich quick scheme or even like some type of scam. And Spirit is saying, no, fast money is not good money. You need to stay focused and disciplined on your skills and talents. Focus on committing to one or certain things in your life and watch how the money flows. But yeah, quick money is not good money. This curse energy feels like someone's going to come to you with an offer that's going to seem way too good to be true, or like I'm desperate for money, I need it now. Spirit is saying don't. This is a curse. And if you get tempted, this curse is going to be hard to remove. All right, let's go into more detail with some tarot. Oh my goodness, starting off with heavy energy here. Wow, really heavy energy going on here. A lot of wand energy. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have these fire energies in your chart, or you could be dealing with one of these fire signs. So definitely it's a lot of passion going on here, but it feels like the passion has been kind of scattered or misplaced or is being overwhelmed. Definitely an energy of overwhelming. Under libation, I have the Nine of Swords. So we have ourselves the energy of being wrapped up in our own nightmares, in our own bad dreams. You know, I kind of feel like this is an energy of like questioning if you're good enough, if your business is good enough. Are you doing the right thing? Are you cheating yourself? Are you cheating people? It's just a whirlwind of bad thoughts. For a lot of you, this is also stress right now, trying to make and money meets, no. I'm trying to make ends meet. There we go. And yeah, it does seem that for a lot of you, money is definitely quite tight these days. However, with this libation card here, Spirit is reminding you have to pour yourself, you need to pour your mind specifically the calming energies and the reassurance that the universe has your back. The universe has its own divine wallet that will pull out money to give to you. You are connected. Yeah, let's just say that. You are connected to the universe's wallet. Or maybe you need to do a ritual where you are connecting your wallet to the divine's wallet. Let's just do that. Maybe for some of you, like you're doing, you're confident in your business and all of that, but you're like, I don't have enough funds to do what I need to do. You're going to have to do a ritual where you need to connect your wallet to the universe's wallet. How is that going to be? It's going to be different for everyone. Maybe for some of you, you are going to ask to do a prayer over your wallet. Maybe you want to light an incense around it. Maybe you want to put a piece of pyrite or citrine in your wallet. You're going to have to do a ritual with your wallet to help connect to, you also could be connecting to a deity or a god or a goddess that is bountiful and is of abundance. Let's just say for some of you, you want to connect your wallet to Ganesh. So that way, Ganesh can remove all blockages from your wallet so your currency can continue to flow. So, yeah, that's just some ideas for you to play around with. All right. You know what? Let's get an extra card for this Nine of Swords. All right, we got two nines. With the Nine of Swords, I have the Nine of Wands. More wand energy. Now, with this card here, it's kind of like faking it until you're making it. Even though you feel like everything is falling apart, just know that everything is falling apart for your behalf. Maybe for some of you, again, you're worrying about your business, you're worrying about your finances and such. But Spirit is saying, allow whatever needs to fall out or to be in ruin so I can help you regrow and I can help strengthen your finances and your stability. Excuse me. And yeah, maybe in a way you're going to have to fake it until you make it, but you really, really have to be in the mindset and in the focus that you are a rich and an abundant person and that the universe will always provide for you. And the universe has provided for you. I mean, the fact that you have internet right now and you're listening to this message is a sign that the universe provides you. Maybe not a lot of people have internet access these days, and definitely with the bills growing, probably they're gonna have to cut internet. So at least be like, well, I'm at least abundant that I have this type of energy that I connect and listen to whenever I please. Excuse me. Now, next with conflict, I have the Ten of Wands. So this was the energy that I was picking up about, like feeling overwhelmed, feeling burdened. And again, it's kind of going back to what I was saying earlier. A lot of you need to focus on one aspect or one thing in your business or in your skills and in your energy. When you focus on that eternal conflict will clear up and you're going to be able to see what needs to be in your life and what needs to be removed. Let me get an extra card for this 10 of Wands. All right, and we'll take these two. So with the 10 of Wands, I have the Queen of Swords and I have the 6 of Pentacles. Again, you're going to know what needs to be removed, what needs to be cut out. So that way there is a rebalance restored when it comes to not only mind and heart, but also in the physical realm. Because again, Taurus energy, definitely all about the pentacles and the physical being within the world that we live in. Next, with calm, I have the 7 of Swords. This is you now being on top of your thoughts, on top of your energies, on top of your ideas and skills or talents that have been scattered or misaligned. You are kind of getting on top of things, and you're realizing, like, again, what needs to be kept and what needs to be removed. I feel with this calm and this 7 of Wands, you're going to be in a confident position to understand what needs to go, what needs to be kept, what needs to be arranged. You are no longer in this 9 of Swords energy where you're like, oh my God, too many things at once. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know my worth. I don't know what to give. Here with the 7 of Wands, it's like, I got it. I know what I need to do. Let me pull an extra card for this 7 of Wands. So with the 7 of Wands, I have the 8 of Cups. I kind of feel with this energy here, you're going to have a water sign coming in, likely a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming in to help guide you through this energy. Especially with this calm, you are going to want to probably seek help, or not just only help, but I guess like figuring out ways through the energy of water to help again with the flow and the consistency of your energies. Removing any blockages, removing any stagnant energy, moving and alchemizing that energy that's keeping you low vibration when it comes to your ethics, your skills, your talents, your money. Water is going to be your friend in this situation. And it's going to help you move and elevate into better situations and environments and places where you're going to be able to understand and see, again, what needs to leave and what needs to be rearranged or put in more energy. Last, with curse, I have the 5 of Wands. Oh, I do not like this energy here because this again feels like someone just wanting to mess up your flow of energy. And I feel with this 9 of Swords and this 10 of Wands, this feels like an outside energy coming in to mess with your mental and financial state. Hold on. The more energy that you spend doubting, worrying, being frustrated when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your businesses, the stronger this curse energy is, or this negative energy becomes. Like, I kind of sense for some of you, maybe you're also other YouTubers and you're realizing that your numbers are not as high, your view count or your duration is not as high as before, and it's frustrating you. But what that's doing is that frustration is growing into the blockage that definitely this has been placed by somebody. Be mindful when you post. You might have secret watchers. I certainly do. And they like to be kind of talking spit and spewing shit out of their mouth to affect your numbers and such. But you got to stay focused and consistent. Brain, get it together. You need to stay focused and consistent and continue putting out your content, and also continue to believing that the words and the messages that you have put out in YouTube are helping those in need. I'm going to pull another card for this Five of Wands. Yeah, this is a really nasty energy. Like, it has definitely infiltrated the collective a bit, and it's like fighting not to be torn into pieces. Okay, very nice. With the Five of Wands, I have Justice here. So there is something coming through this super full moon that is going to help rebalance a lot of these energies in your life. Whatever quarrels and issues that you have been dealing with lately when it comes to, again, your money, your skills, your finances, your businesses. I do see this Justice card coming out to rebalance certain things in your favor, or at least correcting and cutting off certain negative energies that have been affecting you mentally or emotionally or physically when it comes to your finances. Give me a second. For some of you, be mindful between the next 30 days of this reading, because I do feel like someone is going to come to you again with an offer, or they're going to come to tell you that whatever you're doing wrong. Mind you, this person doesn't even know what you're doing, but for some reason they feel entitled to tell you that you're doing it wrong. Don't fall for it, because again, this is to strengthen whatever curse that has been on you, and I see that it is weakening. So be mindful who tries to come over and talk shit about you, because they're being sent by these dark agents to mess with your mind, to mess with your plans, and mess with your head. However, if you don't allow these energies to get to you, then within these 30 days, the Justice card will play in action for your favor. Let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Crow. All right. First I have is the return. Whatever was lost, time, energy, money especially, whatever you feel that you have lacked or lost will be returning to you within this super full moon. However, you must make sure that you are remaining calm and focused and positive when it comes to your disciplines, when it comes to your talents, your skills, and your businesses and energies. Whatever has been lost will come back. And then I have the glow. I see for a lot of you during this time, your aura is definitely going to be stronger, a lot more brighter, because you are becoming more focused on yourself and your talents. Kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, you need to treat yourself like a sanctuary, like a divine temple. All that you do and practice is of divine gifts and of, what's the word I'm looking for? Divine gifts and acts of divine service. And again, it probably may sound like very egotistical, but again, a lot of you, especially when it comes to the esoteric community, you do have a lot of divine gifts and skills that are to be used to help others, see clarity in places where they are having trouble seeing, or bringing truth and truth and answers and solutions to those who are having a hard time seeking out those things. But there is a certain energy about you that it is working and that you need to continue using it. Don't allow outside influences and people of the dark collective to dim your light, to dim your glow. Oh, okay. Something told me, like, the old saying, practice makes perfect. Probably for some of you, something's telling me like someone is mad at you because whatever you do, you make it look very easy. But it's not because you make it look easy. And if you do make it look easy, it's because why? You're disciplined. Your discipline is going to help your spirit. How do you want me to say this? Your discipline will help make your aura glow, make your power more brighter, will make you more noticeable. And I feel that for a lot of people, they see that, and that's why they're kind of like pissed off and trying to come and mess with your mindset. But Spirit is saying you have all the right to show off and to show your divine skills and talents and energies, because I don't want to say like Spirit is saying I said so, but in a way they're saying like because I said so. But yeah, don't be ashamed. And I'm also being told something else. Don't be ashamed of expressing your talents and your skills, or putting out whatever business that you want to put out. Spirit is saying do it, go for it, because again, it's going to help enhance and heal the world that we are in. Your divine talents and energies and skills are needed for the new world to come. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insight and messages. I would truly appreciate it, and will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming to my channel to hear the insight and messages. I hope my readings are giving you the clarity, answers, and solutions that you need in your time. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my collective, I'm very confident in you and in your power and all that you do. And please use this super full moon to help enhance that discipline, to help you refocus on your skills, on certain attributes, certain talents, whatever energies or services that you need to focus on when it comes to your businesses, when it comes to your interactions. For a lot of you, I do sense the stress of money, but Spirit is saying, connect to my bank, connect to my wallet. The money is there for you. All you have to do is connect and trust that I will deliver these finances and improve your currency in your life. Again, be mindful of certain people coming over to try to sweet talk you or try to put you in some type of deal or scam that is going to enhance this cursed energy, and it's definitely going to keep you trapped for a while. So please be mindful within this time who you speak to when it comes to your money matters, when it comes to your energy, and allow for the justice to come in and clear out anything that is causing you a disturbance or causing you lack or causing you insecurity, so that you can focus on glowing and having the energy or the time and the money be returned to you. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.